Rihanna, she's coming.
Pleased with that? Think you're on that path?
Yeah, no, it was my aim was definitely to run faster, a little faster. Training's been going pretty well, so it's one of those things where you just kind of might as well go for it. Still early on. That was the aim, but it was pretty difficult actually because of the paces and you just we didn't even have a pacemaker up to 5K, so it's kind of had to work for ourselves. Me and Paul, we had a little chat and said if the pace slows down, if the pacemaker is not doing quite, then Rihanna. Then we just kind of share the pace. So that's what we did, but it was pretty hard actually.
At what point did you guys have that kind of conversation in the race?
At the beginning of the race.
Oh, at the beginning.
Beginning of the race, yeah. We said that to each other. And then I think Paul Tanui was thinking, we didn't want to go all out because Jeffrey didn't want to help out, just ourselves. So he was just kind of sitting there. So I could tell, so about 6-7 laps ago, was thinking this guy is not that needed. So he obviously, wanted to come try and win the race, if not come second.
So how much did that shave you off the time that you hoped to get then? How much faster were you hoping to run?
Yeah, definitely a lot faster. I was hoping to run like 26:30 something, but you try these things. If you don't, that was the aim. Give it a try. I've never run that fast, but my aim is to give it a go.
Can you take us through the last 250 meters? You accelerated, and then on the last curve, it looked like you were waiting for those guys.
Yeah, I was just thinking to do what they have, and I'll just kind of make sure I have somebody left towards the end. But I just didn't want to go whole out and share my cars. But at the same time, try and win the race. But at that point, I was like, 1 lap to go. I was like, I should win this race.
Pretty good crowd today here.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The crowd got really behind us and just kept cheering, and I was quite pumped up at the start. And it was good. I like Haywood Fields. You get great support from the crowd, and this track is famous for distance. And it has great history, so the crowd loves the distance races.
You did this 3K in Doha this year. I don't know. Neither race you have to do. You already have the world's qualifier, you're the defending champ. Are you just trying to take on the best at all distances? You did the half marathon. Is it a slightly different focus this year, or you just want to beat everyone at every distance, or what's the
goal?
Fans, I'm sure, and media, we like seeing you race a lot, but
no, my obviously, you've got to race the best guys in the field, and at the same time, it's early season. My aim was today not trying just to win the race, trying to run the fast time. That was always the idea of doing the 10,000 early on. But it just didn't go as well as what we wanted in terms of having the paces and having have more guys in the field in terms of take on. And I know last year Galen ran amazing time, and it was good to have Steve Sandu and the rest of the guys going through up to 8K. But it's different this year, and for me, as Farah, I'm getting on a bit, so I've got to give it a try, to run some decent times.
Was it windy, or why do you think the pace dropped?
It was kind of a little bit windy, but it was more
tactical.
Just didn't have that even pace where someone just at the front takes you through all the way to 5K, 6K evenly and just put a mark on it.
Did you expect that for this race, or did you know that they weren't going to go that far?
I was hoping to have someone that far, but we just didn't have that guys capable of doing that kind of pace.
Mm-hmm. What pace would you have liked through 5 to 13, 15?
Our aim was, the talk was the team meeting and everything else was go through between 13:15 and 13:20. That was always the aim.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what we went through. I think we went a lot slower.
No, it was
at 22.
First 5K was alright. It was 13:21.
Yeah.
But it was after that there was no.
Yeah. There's no one. So.
Blame the agent, right? Didn't Ricky? Got to get some better pacers.
We're trying, but blame the meet organizer.
Blame the meet.
I passed the buck to someone.
Do you think that you will run another 10K before Worlds, or was this?
Not before the Worlds.
Yeah.
It'll be after the Worlds. If I do run, it'll be after the Worlds. But I don't know if I'm going to do one. But give it a go. See what happens in it.
So, those two guys in Galen seem to be your main competition. Is that how you see it, for at least in the 10K?
I don't know really. I thought it was going to be Jeffrey.
What?
The guy who finished third. I thought he's going to be...
I said those two behind you and then Galen.
Yeah, for sure. Galen, definitely. Galen, I think, is my biggest rival, I think. a teammate, rival. So hopefully we'll be. I think in the Worlds it would be me, him, Jeffrey, and as you said, and maybe a few other guys.
And do you and Galen do as much training as you used to together, or is it?
Yeah, training's been going pretty well. We were in Park City training hard for the last 2 weeks. It's actually, so I went before Doha. I was in Park City for a little while, and then went to Doha, come back, and Park City again. So we've been training together. We've done a few good sessions. Me, Cam, Galen. So.
And is it a little bit different with Galen now? I feel like in the sense before people didn't really view him as your #1 challenger, and now I think most people sort of see that. So are you kind of, hey, I got to be watching over my back, or is it?
No. Me and Galen, we're good friends. We're off the field, we're great friends, and on the track, we're trying to help each other at the same time. Every one of us, when he gets on the start line, wants to win. So he's still young, and he's coming on. And don't doubt Galen. I think one day he will definitely be Olympic champion for sure. It's just a matter of time, and just have for me, I'm a little bit older than him and a little bit more experience, and I think that goes a long way.
Thanks, man.
What's your next race after this?
1500 meters in in Birmingham, in the 7th of June.
Are you enjoying kind of testing yourself at every different distance?
I think as an athlete, you've got to test yourself, and your body only allows you to do certain things. So if training's going well and everything's going well, then why not? That's how I see it. It's nothing to be scared of. I know I've won medals on Olympics and world stage, but at the same time, I want to know what I'm so good at still. And I enjoy doing different events, and sometimes it's a lot easier to be able to just do distance that nobody expects you to do well. Like when I ran my 1500 meters, it was just one of these things where what could happen? I'm going to go with the guys. If I die, I die. If not, come up with great times.
Do you think you can run as fast as you did in Monaco, or the conditions
Monaco
might
was
let you down?
incredible. Monaco was incredible. I remember first lap was like first 300 meters. I was like, oh god! And then after that, it was just continuing.
How'd your speed feel today? That last 100, how did it go?
Yeah, it was good. Speed is always there. For me, it's like speed is there. So it's just working on other stuff and trying to test the guys, see what's so good at.
Do you have a favorite distance?
Yeah, 100 meters.
Was there any communication sort of overt or understood with Tanui about the lead changes?
Yeah, we had a chat at the beginning of the race, and we said, let's help each other, and just because either of us wanted to just come out here and just try and win the race. We wanted to run fast time and try and win the race after that, but firstly try and run fast time. That was all that.
And with Jeffrey being like the latest person, they're like, oh, is he going to be the one to beat Mo? Was it really important to beat him today?
There's been a lot of talk. You guys hype up, particularly less runners are here.
That's me.
It's actually you hype up, don't you? So we'll see.
It's a sport needs.
It was sports needs, and I think the sports need more characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeffrey said his back was hurting, so it's like Pacquiao, had a bad shoulder.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
We'll see. Every man has a day.
Or are you 100%?
I'm 100%.
And how long can you keep winning at 10K? Last race you lost was Worlds 2011 at 10K, is that right?
Yeah, that was Moscow.
So it's almost 4 years?
Moscow was
At Daegu?
Sorry?
At Daegu was the last 10K you lost?
Yeah. Jayla won it. Yeah. So we'll see. I want to be able to continue my career, collecting as many medals as I can. Someone who motivates me is Usain Bolt, and seeing him, and just like, why not? And I think it'd be good to have someone.
Your new saying can race like, 600 or something?
It will happen at some point.
Okay.
They said the ideal distance for you two to race, they had scientists measure it, and they said it was 497 meters.
No chance. 500 or over.
500
I'm not
over?
taking it, yeah. I'm not.
But at 600, you like your chances?
600 would be good, I think. But I think it will be, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, man.
Cool, no worries.
Thanks, Mo.
Cheers.